push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Khalil Herbert to return it from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Chicago's offense running out, and something they hope to see for years and years to come. Second-year pro Justin Fields leading the way.
They'll start out here with the option left. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Fields going to keep it once more.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
That was Carl Lawson in pursuit that time, and he gets the stop.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
Fields now to throw.
There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis.
His defense for the Jets, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And he goes out right around the 39. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 4th down.
4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill. The Jets have Braxton Berrios back deep.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
We get our first look at this New York Jets offense. Really retooled the last couple of seasons. And at the helm under center, 2nd overall pick from 2021 out of BYU, Zach Wilson. They'll start on the ground. Hall.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
On 1st down, Wilson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
But Charles, we see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back on the field in a hurry.
Brandon, I'm going to go ahead and age myself, but I'm going to ask you, when you were in high school and there were injuries, did you hear next man up from your coaches?
Well, you hear it every week now in the NFL, that's for sure.
You know, back when I played with dinosaurs 1 year, you didn't hear next man up. You heard, oh, no, we've got to put in Davis.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. Completes it to Davis.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
To throw again is Wilson. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
17 yards for the Jets there as they got themselves a 1st down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter.
On 1st down, right back to Hall.
And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Wilson. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Here's Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson.
And the Bears are going to get it back here just past the 35.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
Off play action, Fields.
That is caught. It's Dante Pettis. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here's Fields.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And he will have the Bears first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Fields.
To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Fields going to keep it once more.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
To throw is Fields.
And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th.
Fields is off, and on comes Cairo Santos for the Chicago field goal.
From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Santos' kick is up and through, and it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Back on the field come the New York Jets for their second drive.
Their second drive here of the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And he will find Davis. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll run with Hall.
And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Own side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
On the return is Pettis. 51 yards on the punt there. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Going up the gut, Montgomery. It appears he'll be a few inches short, so 9 yards on the gain officially, and it'll be 3rd down.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. He has enough for the first down, and the keeper a gain of 6. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
Here's the option going right. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Fields.
Open man is Pettis. It's complete.
And he will have the Bears first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Off the option, here's Montgomery.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Now Fields.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. He's going to air one out. He's got a man, complete.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Play action. It's Fields. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
The Fields is off, and on comes Cairo Santos for the Chicago field goal.
Santos' kick is up and through, and they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Well, the final weekend of November is upon us. Boy, can you believe December right around the corner always seems to get here quickly. But coming up tonight, we wrap up the holiday weekend with the Packers and Eagles from Philly at 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow night, we wrap up Cyber Monday with the Steelers and Colts from Indianapolis.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. To throw is Wilson.
That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. Wilson and Moore there for the Jets first. On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke.
45 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Facing 2nd and short, that gives you a chance to go for a bigger play through the air. But I think he said to himself, why not just handle this one? Got all the yards you needed and then some, and made that snap a huge success.
And some room to work. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays.
And it was finished off by the rookie Breece Hall. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Chicago offense set to get started. And, you know, there's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
Now it's Fields.
He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
From the 50, here's Fields.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. Here's Fields. That's complete right side to Kmet. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Throwing again is Fields. And again back to Kmet. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Fields. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the...
Back to throw, Fields.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, Fields is off, and on comes Cairo Santos for the Chicago field goal.
Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. Santos' kick is up and through, and they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So that's 3 field goals for him now, but heck, he's not even halfway to his career best of 7.
Seems like the 7 field goal games are the kind of games I always get assigned to at my other job. Let's hope for this offense's sake they can start cashing in on a few of these drives.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we'll send you down the coast now.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
And the Jets head out on offense here to start this third quarter. This is a game, Charles, that's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trailed by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
From the 30 on second down, Wilson. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. And the Bears in the nickel. No, wait, they're in the dime. 6 DBs out there on third.
Could play an exotic coverage.
On third down, here's Hall. 111 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Boy, what would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
They'll go again with Hall.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Wilson.
This pass out wide to Hall.
So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. 3rd and 7 now.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On the draw, it's Hall.
And it's a fumble. And I think the Bears have recovered. They have.
To the opposite of what they envisioned when they left that locker room. A turnover on the opening drive of this third quarter.
I like your identification there because that's exactly what they discussed in the locker room before they came out on the field. Let's get the ball. Let's go down and score, put some points on the board, and feel good about it. Not an insurmountable lead, but definitely not how they saw it at halftime.
There's the option going left on second down.
Fields hit and the ball is loose.
And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the second half. They give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big-time fumble. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Takes it at the 7. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field.
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 23.
He'll begin by dropping it off to Montgomery.
And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. A give to Montgomery out of the gun.
And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 1 yard is the gain. And it'll be first down Bears.
Fields leaving it with Montgomery here on the option.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 22 on a first down.
Read option, here's Montgomery.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Fields now to throw. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
On 4th down, Fields got his man. That's Harry. And he is going to have the Bears first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Off the option, here's Montgomery.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
This one swung out to Montgomery. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, Fields is off, and on comes Cairo Santos for the Chicago field goal.
This from 42 yards out. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will cut the lead down to just 2. That can be a thankless job sometimes to be a kicker, but they're thanking him right now. That's now 4 field goals. He's kept him in the game.
He sure has. That offense has got to find its rhythm because I'm not sure that just kicking field goals is going to allow them to win this game.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series.
He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A really nice gain of 25 yards. From midfield now, here's Wilson. To the right side, and he's got more complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. It's been a good one so far, just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 126 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Here's Hall again.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15 at the 15-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. Here's Wilson to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. Taking it right down Broadway. The 40. Past the 20. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. And a big turning point here in the 2nd half, Charles, after that play.
All you're trying to do is change momentum, flip things around for your team. You're just trying to take the ball away. How about when you take it away and score? That really changes things.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. New York ready to go again offensively.
And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
They'll run it. This is James Robinson. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple.
This offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5.
Getting the football to Davis on an out route. Finding space at the 40. Down the left sideline. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds. Down inside the 35.
It's a big play there for the Jets on 3rd down. 42 yards.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Now Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 12-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Dancing to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Matthew Adams. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but and this is take the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A huge play there for Chicago. 57 yards.
Montgomery going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. Once more, Montgomery.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Bears are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
Santos with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So here's Wilson and the Jets down by 12. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go. They have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning, but they need 2 scores. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson gets this to Moore.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets.
And that's complete to Davis.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Wilson will throw again. Looking sideline, incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Wilson.
That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
He'll get that one to Carter, complete.
And they'll get this down to the 10. First down now with that clock rolling. Throwing again here, Wilson.
He's got some room to operate.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So here we go, 45 seconds left, and things have boiled down to this onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Bears, and it appears they're going to win this game. The fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. So a designed run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that coming.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of him, being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly
He's
didn't
lost.
work. Yeah, there's no doubt.
Santos now to add the PAT. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
So now the story changes. Trailing in this one now. And time, a huge factor. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down. From the shotgun, Wilson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing is Wilson. And he will find Davis. That's complete.
And he will get out of bounds here to stop the clock, but not a huge pickup there. 6, maybe 7.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Eddie Jackson picks it,
and the Bears are going to take possession of the football.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Fields going to keep it once more.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On third down, they go Montgomery. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
What a change in this ball game in the 4th quarter, Charles. They just